Hi, we're going to see how we can install Node.js on Windows computer. And these are like a couple of things we're going to do. We're going to install Node. We're going to verify we have actually installed Node. And then we're going to see the some simple example of the JavaScript and then how we're going to run it with the Node. So at this moment, we're going to be more focused on installing Node itself. But on the upcoming ones, we're going to discuss why we need Node, how we're going to be implementing it, and how it's going to help us with our front-end development. So let's go ahead and then run install the Node.js. What you want to do is go to Google Chrome or any of like your favorite browser, and then type install Node on Windows. So the first one you're going to see would be this one, like the download Node.js, and the website you're going to look for is nodejs.org. So you might want to click on that one. And depending on when you're going to view this video, the version that you're going to look at is going to be like a little bit different, or probably it's going to be just the same. So it doesn't matter in both ways. So for those of you who are on Windows, you're going to click on the first one. For those of you who are on Mac, then you're going to click on the Mac. So for now, since I'm on Windows, I'm going to click on Windows Installer. This would download the installer, and you're going to find it on the lower part of the browser if you are using a Chrome. And in case if you are using others, the most probable place to find that one would be by going to the downloads on your folder. So just click on this one. And you're going to see a wizard, which would allow you to install the Node.js. So it's going to take a little bit more while it's going to be just preparing the setup. And once everything is ready, then you're going to see this next button being active. Then you're going to click on next. And pretty much you're going to be just following the default. So you're going to click on I accept the term and next. And by default, this is going to be on C. In case if you want to change it, you can change the directory, but I'll leave it as is, and then it's going to be just on C. And next, and next, and install. At some point, it might ask you for administrative access. So there is going to be just another window saying, are you going to allow that? So you're going to say yes. And after that, it's going to continue to install. Depending on the computer that you're having, it might take a little bit slower, or it might be just really fast. So in my case, it does take a little bit more time. For those of you who have already having something running, in case if you are using on Node, it might give you this one. In that case, you're going to select close applications. This is because I already had installed the Node, but for most of you, like who are just installing the Node, that might not be available. So it's going to be just a normal Node.js installation. What would happen if you are already having a Node.js is it's going to install the latest version. Again, that's going to be just only if you are reinstalling the Node. For most of you, it's going to be just a new one. Then it's going to be just a very first time installation of the current version that we're running. It is almost done. We're going to wait just a little bit, and then we should be good to go. Finally, you're going to see this window showing you completed the Node.js setup wizard. So we're going to click on finish. And now we have installed Node.js on our computer. So the next part we're going to do is to verify if we have actually installed Node or not. So go to the search, which is right next to that of the Windows icon that you're having over here, and type CMD, which stands for the command prompt, and select that. And you would get the terminal, which is the shell terminal, something like this one. Of course, in yours, it's going to be just a different user based on it's going to be just your username. Then you're going to type node -- version. Then in my case, it has installed version 12.19.0. In yours, depending on when you're going to view this message, it could be this video, sorry, it could be different or it could be the same. Once we verify that Node is installed properly, the next task we're going to check is if we can run JavaScript file using Node. For that, I'm going to create a very simple JavaScript file with very simple JavaScript statement. I'll be using Notepad for this. Going to say Notepad. And here I'm going to type a very simple JavaScript statement, which is printing running JavaScript file from Node. All right. Now we're going to save this one as JavaScript. So I'm going to have it over here, test.js, and I'm going to say save, which is on desktop. So I'm going to go here, which is I'm currently on desktop. Then I'm going to say node test.js. Then you can see running JS from Node is printed out here, meaning we're able to run this simple JavaScript file using Node. This would conclude that we have actually installed our Node, and then also we can run JavaScript files using that one.